Good morning, dear learners, and welcome from Foylahat KU Online School. Students, how are you? I think all of you are fine. Yes, dear student, I am also fine. Today, we will learn about a grammar topic, that is transformation. And I have taken a class about transformation a few days ago, and I will continue my class after that class. So dear student, in that class I discuss with you about affirmative to negative, how to make a sentence negative from affirmative. So dear student, in that class we have discussed about must, then only or alone, and both, and these three rules. So we learned that how to make a sentence negative which have a word must. Then if we find only or alone, then how can we make it negative? And then both and. If there is any both and, how can we make the sentence negative? We have learnt it. Okay, dear student, today I will continue the class, and today it will be rule 4. So now I am writing a sentence. Look at the sentence. As soon as he arrived home, it began to rain. So what will be the Bengali meaning? যেই মাত্র সে বাড়িতে পৌঁছলো অমনি বৃষ্টি শুরু হয়ে গেল. Very good. So dear student, if we will find this type of sentence, how can we make it negative? Look, as soon as, this is our target point. If there is as soon as, then we will write no sooner had. Is it clear? Where we will find as soon as, we will replace it to no sooner had. Okay, we will use no sooner had instead of as soon as. Then we will find out the verb. Whatever the verb, we will make it past participle. When we will make it negative, we have to make the verb past participle. Okay, dear student, we have to make the verb past participle form. Then our next target point is comma. Look, here is a comma, and where we will find the comma, we will replace it into then. T-H-A-N, then, not then. Just be careful. T-H-E-N, then, not then. That is T-H-A-N, then. These three parts we have to change. As soon as will be no sooner had, verb will be past participle, and comma will be then. So dear student, now we can easily make it negative. Let's try. What is the first duty? As soon as will be no sooner had. Very good. So then no sooner had he, then this is the verb. And what is what verb? The present form was arrived, and its past form is arrived, and past participle is also arrived, and we need the past participle form, and this is also the past participle form. So arrived, A-R-R-I-V-E-D, arrived. No sooner had, then arrived, then others, home. No sooner had he arrived home. Now, here is the comma. So what will you do? Yes, we will use then. Then it began to rain. So now the sentence is, no sooner had we arrived home, no sooner had we arrived home than it began to rain. So now this is a negative sentence. So dear student, we have to change just 3 parts. As soon as will be no sooner had, verb will be past participle, and comma will be then. Is it clear? So what will be the Bengali meaning of this sentence? No sooner had he arrived home than it began to rain. সে বাড়ি পৌঁছতে না পৌঁছতেই বৃষ্টি শুরু হলো। কি আসলে অর্থটা? বাড়ি পৌঁছতে না পৌঁছতেই। আর এখানে কি ছিল? যেই মাত্র সে বাড়ি পৌঁছলো অমনি বৃষ্টি শুরু হলো। So this is the technique. Now I will give you a sentence and you have to make it negative. Okay dear student, let's try. You can reply your answer in the comment section. Okay? Now you have to make it negative. As soon as the thief, that is Joe. As soon as the thief saw the police, comma, he ran away. Make it negative. As soon as the thief saw the police, he ran away. Okay, just 1 minute. Start. Dear student, then what will be the answer? Yes, as soon as will be changed. Verb saw, that is past form, it will be changed, and this is the comma and it will also be changed. So as soon as, what will be as soon as? No sooner had the thief saw. What will be the past participle form? See, saw, seen. Very good. Seen the police. Then comma will be then. He ran away. Is it clear? No sooner had the thief seen the police than he ran away. Very good. I think it is clear to you. Now, the next one. The next one is Rule 5. Now I am writing a sentence. He is too weak to walk. He is too weak to walk. Look, how can we make it negative? But before making it negative, we have to find what will we change. Look, here is 2 and 2. We call it 2 dot dot 2. What is dot dot? Here will be an adjective. Here will be an adjective. So this is called 2 dot dot 2. The rules of 2 dot dot 2. If you find 2 dot dot 2, then what will you do? You have to use so instead of 2. Where you will find 2, you just use so. Then where you find 2, you just use that. T-H-A-T, that. Then you have to use the subject again. Subject. Again you have to use the subject. Then you have to use cannot or could not. Cannot or could not. Then you have to use others. That is, what will you find just after 2? After 2. Now, when you use cannot and when will you use could not? Yes, dear student. When the verb is present form, then you have to use cannot. When you will find the verb is past form, then you have to use could not. Present form, verb present form hole P-R-E-S-E-N-T, present form. Present form cannot, and when past form, then you have to use could not. Okay, let's make it negative. Now, what will we do? We will write he, then verb is, he is now. This is the target point, 2. 2 will be so, he is so. Then others, adjective, weak. Then, this is another target point, 2. 2 will be that. So, 2 will be so, then 2 will be that. Now, what is our duty? Yes, subject. We have to find a subject. The subject is he. So, use he. But remember it. This is a pronoun. If you find a noun, that is a proper noun, name. Rohim, Korim, Rohima, Karima. Then what will you do? You have to use just the pronoun, not the noun. Instead of the noun, you have to use a pronoun. If you find the name of a female person, that is Rohima, then you have to use she. If you find Rohim, that is a male person, then you have to use he. Is it clear? So never use noun here. You have to use pronoun here. Is it clear, dear student? Okay. Then he. Then what is our duty? Cannot or could not. Which one will we find? Will we select? Cannot or could not? Yes, you have to use cannot. Why cannot? Look, the verb is that is present form. So you have to use cannot. But if the verb is was, then we have to use could not. Now we will use cannot. Cannot. He is so weak that he cannot. Then what is your duty? Your duty is to use the next words. So just after two. Then what is the others? This is walk. So now read the sentence. He is so weak that he cannot walk. He is so weak that he cannot walk. সে এত দুর্বল যে সে হাঁটতে পারে না. This is the Bengali meaning. Is it clear, dear student? So, if I give you an affirmative sentence now, will you make it negative? Okay, let's try. She was too honest, not honest, honest. She was too honest to tell a lie. She was too honest to tell a lie. You have to make it negative. Okay, let's try, dear student. Yes, our target point is 2 and 2. Okay, just 1 minute. Yes, there are some students in our class, but it's very pathetic that most of the students do not attend in our online classes. They are just busy with the online games. So I request to my learners, please attend the online classes so that you can learn some new things. So in my class there is Shamata Rai Borno. So Borno, can you make it negative? Just try. Yes, dear student. Now writing the negative sentence. She was. This is true. How do you do? You have to use so. She was so honest. Here is the true. And what will you do? You have to make it that. She was so honest that. Now you have to use the subject again. The subject is she. Okay, she will be she. Then you have to use cannot or could not. This time, what will you do? Will you use cannot? No. Why no? Because here the verb was. So we have to use could not. She was so honest that she could not. Then what will you do? You have to use the other parts of the sentence. And that is tell a lie. She was so honest that she could not tell a lie. What will be the Bengali meaning? Yes, the Bengali meaning will be সে এত সৎ ছিল যে সে মিথ্যা বলতে পারতো না। সে এত সৎ ছিল যে সে মিথ্যা বলতে পারতো না। Dear student, just look. This is a complex sentence. So if you change the sentence into simple to complex, then it will be negative. So when there is 2 in any sentence, it is called simple sentence. This is simple sentence because there is one verb. So if a simple sentence which contains 2, then how will you make it negative? We just change it into complex, simple to complex. So if you change the sentence into complex, then it will be negative. Is it clear? So this is a complex sentence. She was so honest that she could not tell a lie. So today, dear students, we have learned 2 rules of affirmative to negative. Now I will give you some home task. You have to make these sentences affirmative to negative. Rana was too weak to work hard. The next one is as soon as we went there, the rain started. As soon as we went there, the rain started. You have to make it negative. So, dear learners, you have to make these 2 sentences affirmative to negative. Okay? So, this is 2 dot dot. This is the rule of 2 dot dot 2, and this is the rule of as soon as. Sorry, dear student, as soon as. Okay, now dear learners, no more today. We will meet very soon in another online class. So, stay home, stay safe, and please keep me in your prayers. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.